Hi, I'm Chris Gumas. Welcome back to Ruland's Collar and Coupling Corner, the only weekly show that answers your shaft collar and coupling questions. This week's question comes to us from a user in Edgewater, Florida. They ask, do you make a 7/8 inch bore clamp collar with a 295 width? This is really thin for a 7/8 inch bore collar. The standard width is 1/2 inch. Even the thin line is 394. The trouble with having such a narrow width is the screw needs to size down. Shaft collar holding power is determined by the relationship between the screw size and material, outer diameter, and width of the collar. When this relationship is out of balance, the collar will lose holding power. For this customer, the 295 width would translate to something like a 440 screw. The standard screw in a 7/8 collar is 1/4 28. The outer diameter may be able to be slightly trimmed due to the use of a smaller screw. However, the tensile strength of a 440 screw is not adequate enough to allow the collar to be used in a high leverage application, like locating a component on a shaft or being used as an end stop. If you're using it as like a guide or a spacer or something like that, you're probably fine because you're not going to experience any high axial load on it. This customer was looking to use the collar to locate a pulley on a shaft and had a really tight window to fit the collar in. Our guidance was to come up with a different solution, unfortunately, because the collar just wasn't going to be able to accommodate the load that would be expected on it. Thanks, and I'll see you next week.